Hi everyone, I'm Nicole and I'm going to lead you through a quick morning Pilates class with no equipment. Let's get started. You're going to come on into child's pose to start, so bringing your hips back to your heels and your arms outstretched in front of you. Take a nice stretch, taking a few deep breaths here, inhaling through your nose, filling up your ribs, and exhaling through your mouth. As you inhale, think about breathing in towards your ribs, expanding through all sides, exhaling to let all the air out. Take one more breath here. And after that, you're going to come up onto all fours, bringing your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. You're going to take a few cat-cows here, opening up through your chest and pressing into the ground, finding a cat spine, bringing your gaze to your knees. Working through your cat-cow a few times. Think about opening through your chest and then pressing your hands away as you arch your spine. Good. Finding somewhere in between those two spines, so finding your neutral. You're going to bring your weight into your left hand and open up through your right arm, finding a circle. Opening up as you lift your arm towards the ceiling, and then following your hand with your gaze as you circle it around. Good, and switching directions of your circle. Good, and next time your hand is towards the ceiling, you're going to hold it up and then thread that hand under your left hand, bringing your right ear towards the ground, and then pushing yourself back up, opening to the ceiling. As you thread your right arm through your left arm is finding a little bend, like a mini push-up. Threading through. 2 more times. Good. And then bringing your right hand down to the ground, you're going to extend your left toes behind you. Tuck your toes under. You're going to keep it there. This is going to bring a little bit of a stability challenge as you lift your right arm forward. You're just going to lower and lift your right arm, keeping the rest of your body as still as possible. Your left arm is keeping you strong here, keeping you centered. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Can you keep your arm up? And then you're going to lift your leg. So lifting and lowering your leg. The rest of your body is staying still. Just finding a lift. As you lift, your glute engages. Your core is strong to keep you steady and level. Last 3, 2, 1. Can you keep your leg up? Bring your heel to your butt and then extend the leg. So you're kicking your butt with your heel and extending. The only thing moving is the bottom of your left leg. Good. Last 3. Head in line with spine. For 2. For 1. Bringing your right arm down, your left leg down. Find a quick child's pose. Coming back up when you're ready, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to circle our left arm open, opening to the left side of the room, finding a full circle around. Good. As you open, feeling a nice stretch through your chest, through the back of your body, finding some nice rotation and switching directions of your circle. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the arm to the ceiling, opening up to the left side of the room, and then thread your left arm under your right arm. Your right arm finds a little bend as your left ear comes to the ground, opening up and threading through. Remembering to breathe. Last 2. Last 1. Good. And then you're going to bring your left leg back to the ground. This time extending your right leg, tuck your toes under, and you're going to keep your right leg there, extending your left arm, so opposite arm to leg in front of you. Lower and lift that arm. Good for 6 more. Staying center through the rest of your body. Your right arm is strong. Your left leg is grounding you. For 3, 2, 1. Keep that left arm lifted. Can you lift and lower your right leg? Exhaling to lift, inhaling to lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg extended in the air. You're going to kick your butt with your heel and then extend. So you're bending at your knee, extending long, staying strong through that right arm. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bringing your left hand down, your right leg down. Find a child's pose. Maybe rolling out your wrists. Shifting side to side. Whatever feels nice here. And then coming up. We're going to come onto our side body now. So come onto your left side to start. You're going to bring your left arm in front of you. Knees are bent here. Feet are in line with hips. You're going to take your right hand on top of your left hand in a sandwich. And then you're going to circle your right arm around the top of your head, like you're drawing a circle around your body, opening up and all the way around. So keeping your hand as close to the ground as possible. As you bring your arm around, bringing your gaze to the ceiling and bending your elbow if you don't have the space. Work with the space that you have. Should feel like a nice stretch through your chest. Switch directions of your circle. If anywhere feels sticky, you can stay there for a second. Find a stretch. Good. Finish your last circle. And then you're going to use your left hand as a pillow for your head or find a comfortable position, whatever works for you. I like to just have my head on my arm. And then you're going to bring your knees in front. Your feet are in line with your hips. Take a second, take your top hand and pull your hips away from your ribs. So your core is engaged. You're not sinking into the ground. And both hip bones are facing the front of the room. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to lift the top knee and lower. So we're going into clamshell here. You're just finding an opening of the knees and then lower down. As you open the knees, your hips not opening. They're both facing the front of the room. Exhaling to open, inhaling to close. For 2, for 1. Good. Can you bring the top leg into a hover? Bring your knees together, feet apart, finding internal rotation. Feet together, knees apart. So you're alternating here, knees kiss, feet kiss, finding your internal rotation and external rotation. In the middle, the top leg is hovering. Last 3, 2, 1. Can you bring your knees together? And then you're going to kick your top leg to the back corner of your mat and bring your knees back together. So you're extending your top leg to the back corner of your mat, bring your knees back together. For 4, for 3, for 2, using that bottom leg to keep you grounded. Last one, can you meet with your leg to the back corner of your mat? Flex your foot, bring it forward in front of you, point your toes, bring your leg back behind you. Flex your foot, bring your leg out in front of you, point your foot, bring your leg out behind you. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release your leg down, massage it out. Come onto your back, take a figure 4 for a second, bringing your right leg, the leg we just worked, over your left thigh, and then pulling your left thigh in or keeping the left foot grounded, whatever gives you a better stretch, maybe shifting back and forth. Take a couple breaths here. Good. When you're ready, you're going to find your other side. So coming onto your right side body, you can just flip right over. And we're going to start with those chest openers. So your knees are bent, your feet are in line with your hips. Doesn't matter too much right now. We're going to be working upper body. So let your head rest on the ground. Your top hand is sandwiched on top of your bottom hand. Then you're going to find a circle. Open. My couch is kind of in the way here. So just work with the space you have. Bend your elbow if you need to. Keeping your hand as close to the ground as possible, like you're tracing a circle around your body with chalk, and switching directions of your circle. Good. Finish your circle. Then you're going to bring your bottom arm underneath your head as a rest. Again, your knees are in front of you, your feet are in line with your hips. You're going to take your top hand, take it to your top waist, and pull your waist away from your ribs so you're not sinking into the mat. You're keeping length through your side body. Take an inhale. On your exhale, opening your knees, finding clamshell, and closing. Opening and closing your knees. Both hip bones are staying facing the front of the room, not opening towards the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hover your top leg, bring your knees together, feet apart, and then feet together, knees apart. Knees together, feet apart, feet together, knees apart. Again, finding your internal and external rotation. If you find that your top hip is coming back, like you're coming onto your back, just make sure you're on your side body, maybe pushing that hip forward slightly so that it stays lined up with your bottom hip. Last one here. And then we're going to meet with our knees touching. kick the top leg back, extend it to the bottom corner of the mat, and then knees come to touch. Extending the leg back, knees come to touch. As you extend the leg back, your balance is challenged. Your core turns on to keep you on your side. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll meet with our leg back, flex the foot, bring it forward, point the foot, bring it back. Flex the foot, kick it forward, point the foot, kick it back. Good. Finding your front kick. Last 2. Last 1. And relaxing that leg down, maybe massaging it out, coming onto your back. Find a figure 4 stretch, bringing your left leg over your right thigh, pulling your right thigh in towards you. Taking a couple deep breaths here. Relax through your face, relax through your shoulders, and release your legs down to the ground. And extend your legs out, bring your hands out behind you. Take a stretch, take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to roll up slowly, bringing your hands towards the ceiling, curling your chin to your chest, rolling bone by bone up until you're finding a seated position and stretching forward. Good. When you're ready, swing your legs around. We're going to come into a kneeling position, bringing our right leg out beside us. So the foot is planted on the ground, right leg is out beside us, left knee is planted into the mat. And if you can, you're going to find the floor and just shift forward and back. Getting a nice stretch through your right thigh. And then finding center, bringing yourself up to kneeling, bringing both your hands to the top of your head. And taking an inhale on your exhale, you're going to find a rotation to the left, opposite side of the leg, and back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left, and back to center. Last 2. Last 1. And then you're going to find a side bend. So think about your hands, your head rather, growing into your hands. And you're going to take a bend to the left and use your obliques, bring you back up. Bend to your left, finding length here. Imagining like someone's pulling you to the ceiling and then tipping you over to the side. Last 3, 2, 1. Next time you come down, can you find the ground with your left hand? Bring your right leg up. So your left hand is on the ground, your right leg is in the air. You're going to extend your right arm towards the ceiling and then rotate it through the left arm. Opening up to the ceiling and then rotating through the left arm. Option always to put your right leg on the ground here instead of in the air for 3, 2. You can also spice it up with a weight if you want. 1. Good. Arm reaches to the ceiling. You're going to flex your foot, bring it forward, point your foot, bring it back. Flex your foot, bring it forward, forward kick, point the foot, bring it back. Last 3, 2, 1. And you're going to bring yourself back up to kneeling. Take a second, shake it out. Maybe roll your head here. Let any tension go before we move to the next side. Good. Coming back up to kneeling, and we're going to Extend the left foot to the side. Plant your foot down. If you can, place your hands on the ground and just shift forward and back, finding a stretch through your left thigh. And just getting comfortable in this position. And finding center. You're going to lift yourself back up. Place your hands on your head. Imagine like you're growing into your hands. It's pulling you up towards the ceiling. And then find rotation to the right. Inhale to come back to center. Exhaling to rotate to the right. Inhaling back to center. For 2. For 1. Good. And then we're going to find a side bend here. So you're going to lengthen through your left side as you curl towards the right and lift back up. Finding length here as you bend towards the right and come back up. Bend and up. Using your obliques to lift you back up. For 2. For 1. Good. Next time you come down, you're going to bring your right arm down to the ground and your left leg is going to lift up, bringing your left arm to the ceiling. You're going to rotate it through the right arm and then open back up. Left leg is in the air or on the ground, whatever works for you. Last 3, 2, 1. Keeping lifted. Can you keep your hand towards the ceiling? Flex your foot, bring it forward. Point your foot, bring it back. Flex your foot, bring it forward. Point your foot, bring it back. I like to gaze at my bottom hand. I find it easier on my neck, but you can also look forward. You can look to your top hand. Last one here. And bringing yourself back up to sitting or to kneeling. Place your hips on your heels and just shake it out. Good. Shaking out your arms. Rolling your shoulders back. Rolling them forward. And that's all we have time for today. I hope you have a great day and see you next time.